The world is entering one of the biggest infrastructure races since the rise of the internet. Artificial intelligence is reshaping not just how we work, but the physical spaces and power grids that keep our digital world alive. We're talking about $1 trillion shift. AI data centers, GPU clusters, and high-density power hubs are exploding across North America, and surprisingly, the Greater Toronto Area is emerging as one of the top contenders. Hi everyone, I'm Dean, and welcome back to my channel. We'll break down another juiciest real estate trends without putting you to sleep. In today's video, we're breaking down the biggest AI infrastructure projects of 2025, and what they mean for investors, landlords, business owners, and especially the future of commercial real estate in Toronto. Let's start with the big picture. To meet worldwide AI demand by 2030, the industry will need more than $5.2 trillion in new data center investments. This includes electrical upgrades, cooling systems, land acquisition, and the GPUs that power advanced AI models. Massive players are already all in. xAI is building its Colossus II supercomputer in Memphis, with over 110,000 NVIDIA GB200 GPUs already installed. OpenAI and NVIDIA have signed a letter of intent worth up to $100 billion, aimed at deploying more than 10 gigawatts of AI systems. Meta secured $29 billion in private credit for its 2-gigawatt Hyperion data center in Louisiana. These are not just projects, these are city-level infrastructure undertakings, and they're reshaping where economic power is heading. But here's the twist. While US markets like Virginia, Texas, and Arizona are hitting power constraints, the Greater Toronto Area is rising fast as one of North America's safest and most stable AI infrastructure hubs. Here's what's fueling the boom. First on the list, Ontario's low-carbon, high-reliability grid. More than 90% low-carbon thanks to hydro, nuclear, and wind. Hyperscalers love this. It lowers their emissions footprint and improves uptime. Data centers here are achieving 99.99% reliability. Second, cooler ambient temperatures. It may not feel like a big deal, but a cooler climate cuts cooling energy costs by 20–30%. That's millions saved per year for hyperscale operators. Third, policy tailwinds. Ontario's Bill 40. This new legislation proposes giving priority grid access to data centers that provide high economic value. In short, Ontario is opening the door for hyperscalers, while many US regions are closing theirs. And lastly, a massive construction pipeline. Southern Ontario saw $14 billion in data center construction starts in 2025 alone, a 400% year-over-year increase. Projects include Qscale's $2.9 billion Hyperscale campus, Yonder Group's 27 megawatts Toronto facility, CPP Investments' 54 megawatts expansion in Cambridge, already pre-leased to a GPU cloud provider, eStructure's 135B expansion across Tor 1 to Tor 4. This puts Toronto in the same conversation as major US Tier 1 markets, but with cleaner energy, colder weather, and fewer grid bottlenecks. Now let's talk about the real opportunity, especially for you as investors, landlords, and business owners. The AI infrastructure boom doesn't just create data centers, it creates an entire ecosystem around them. The rising demand for power-adjacent industrial land properties near substations, transmission corridors, or large utility feeds are seeing increased attention. Not all will become data centers, but many will benefit from higher valuations. Upgrading industrial stock tenants looking for AI-related operations, from cooling technologies to chip manufacturing support, need properties with higher power envelopes, more robust HVAC systems, better roof load tolerances, enhanced fiber connectivity. Landlords who modernize early will capture the next wave of demand. Spillover benefits for business owners. Improved grid reliability and new renewable investments will support manufacturers, logistics companies, tech firms, and even cold storage operations. Toronto is positioning itself not just as an AI hub, but as a broader infrastructure upgrade zone. We are in the early stages of one of the most significant infrastructure transformations in modern history. Regions that support AI-ready development will attract the jobs, capital, and innovation ecosystems of the next decade, and the GTA is already in the fast lane. With a clean and stable energy grid, billions in construction underway, strong policy support, and a world-class AI talent pipeline, Toronto is uniquely positioned to become one of the most important AI infrastructure destinations in North America. For property owners and investors, the window to get ahead of this trend is right now. If you want personalized insights, a property evaluation, or guidance on how your industrial asset fits into this emerging AI-driven market, feel free to reach out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on Toronto's commercial and industrial real estate landscape. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.